Hi Hakan. 1-0 defeat there today. What do you make of it all?
We didn't really have enough in the final third to win the game. If anything, it was a 0-0. And we scored an own goal. Well, they scored an own goal, sorry. But we didn't really do anything in the final third to win it. Didn't have no shots. There was no real sort of directional play to get the ball into the box enough to try and win the game. And when we did, we didn't really win the first or second phase. So, you know, they got a ball into the box and we got a tap on it and it went in. But we need to do better. It's not good enough, really.
Yeah, it just seemed strangely flat.
Strangely flat. We had a go first half. We didn't have a shot of any substance. Their goalkeeper really didn't have a save to make. Neither did ours. Only Louis made one save right to death. And it's a cross-shot deflection in, really. But we need to do better. If we need to be where we are and where we want to be, our front play has to be better today, and it has to be consistent. We can't be a heartbeat, up and down. Do well against Havant, and then well sort of against Hemel, and not. You know, we need to be consistent. You don't have to be the best team. You have to be the best player. You've got to be in a winning team, and you know sometimes we have these sayings, but it's true. These are true sayings, so we just have to keep working away. We've got the nucleus of what we think is going to be right, but a few people have to look at themselves today.
Yeah, really frustrating after those last
For sure. And you know, we have this discussion. You rant and rave. The only person it's going to affect is going to be you. So you have to do it in a different way to get the best out of your players. But saying that, we didn't have a shot. Not a real decent shot with a goalkeeper, mate. You know, I think Lewis Knight made a couple of blocks there. That's what we want to see when the ball goes into their box, or when it does come in to the final third. We want our front players to hold it and be creative. But nothing really today. Even from midfield, nothing.
Yeah, do you get a feeling?
I mean, Zini was out.
Game when you look at it, and think
no, because the way we started, and we were going. Obviously, it's a bit of a slope going down here. We were in control of it, and coming in at half time, we thought we could. But second half, we didn't even. No shots, no crosses. Didn't win the first or second phase. We may have worked hard, but not enough directional play. When the ball goes up front, it keeps coming back, goes wide. We don't get the ball in the box, and that was the feature of our play today. Balls from restarts not good enough today, and we need to do better. So I can stand here now and tell you something completely different. Put a cherry on top, and people are going to think, well, what? Yeah, you know, people that didn't turn up were team players. We didn't. Let's be honest. Let's be honest to the point where we know that we need to do better, and our players need to do better, and especially in the final third. Let's take nothing away from them. It was going to be a 0-0 game, to be honest, but they scored from a deflection, and we could have had that luck up the other end, but we didn't. We didn't do enough to break them down to get into the final third. The goalkeeper didn't make a save.
Just 20-6 now. I suggest you've had quite a long chat with the players about what you've seen today.
Yeah, you know, there's no point in not telling them what you think. You can either do it today or you can reassess it on Monday. We chose to do it today. We told them exactly what we thought. There's no hidden agenda. We know we've got to do better. It's simple as that. In certain areas of the game we controlled it, but in other areas of the game where it really mattered, we didn't do enough to control it. And that was the most frustrating thing for us, because we have players that have got natural ability, we have players that have got pace and the strength and strong that can make things happen, but they didn't do it and didn't do it today. And we'll have to work as hard as we can to make sure we can get the best out of him. In Andre Boucard, we've got a good footballer. He will add something to us for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. I thought Zini was excellent today. He ran his absolute socks off. I thought the two centre-backs were good. And Ross Marshall was okay. You know, you take the two centre-backs and Zini out of it, the rest of them were average. Then when you've got all them players that are average, how are you going to win a game of football? You can't. And it's hard to put your finger on it, because we go for it and we tell them and expect what we want, and they accept what we need, and they sort of acknowledge that, and they go to work, and they're a fantastic bunch of players, and they do everything that we ask them. But we're a heartbeat at the moment. We're up and down, and we can't be like that. We should be coming in and really getting 3 points, or putting them under pressure enough to get 3 points. So we didn't do enough.
Does it change your thinking for Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Players who...
It does change our thinking, and that's something we need to discuss. But this is what we've got. We'll see what we'll come up with.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Kent Cup? So we won it last
It's
year.
important. I know for the club, for the supporters of Maidstone, it's very, very important. So that we don't really want to go weak. But what I'm saying is what we got here with the subs is what we've got. So we'll have a look and we'll go from there.